What do bugs, billion-dollar spreadsheet fails, and 100 million parking transactions have in common? DjangoCon Europe 2025 in Dublin. I'm Martin, I run a software company building mobile apps and online platforms, and I just came back from the biggest Django conference in Europe. And it was packed with game-changing talks, real-life dev stories, and yes, a lot of Irish beer. In this video, I'll share my top highlights from the event, plus some must-visit spots in Dublin and beyond. Let's dive in. I flew to Cork with my family, pushed the baby cart around the hills, saw lots of amazing, beautiful sceneries, and then went to Dublin for DjangoCon Europe. Here are top highlights from the event. 300 in-person attendees and 150 online. Lots of great talks and ideas around. And as this is a rather small type of conference with only 2 tracks, one room with talks and another with workshops at the same time, this is usually an event that allows for people to connect more than other events, at least from my experience, and everybody has seen the same talks. Here are my top highlights from DjangoCon Europe 2025. The beers in the bars, I mean the talks and presentations. Specifically the one about bugs from Mia. That was a great inspiration. The whole schedule with all talks recorded will come out soon as time of this recording. I will add links in the description below. So Mia's talk was fun and really greatly presented, I think. It was quite informative with lots of learnings and practical examples. Here is one of them. Did you know that 90% of spreadsheets contain errors? And one of them specifically was about JPMorgan and added, so the employees there added some numbers instead of doing an average. And it caused $6 billion of losses. So her suggestion is the following. Spreadsheets are code as well. Treat them as a production code. The next, the talk about feature flags from Graham. So this talk was super insightful and full of very practical tips for how we can set up feature flags for different environments, for different user types in our systems, and different segments of the business in general. Maybe it is just my personal preference, but the tactical talks are those that I like the most. Those talks that you can find some cool real-life examples of tips on how to apply them, actually. Speaking of tips, I would say definitely worth checking the talk of Wouter Steenstra, hope I pronounced it well, 100 million parking transactions per year with Django. I really like this talk as it is full of small practical tips, how they reorganize the whole Django admin panel with lots of features and automations that make their work so much easier, and they manage millions of transactions. I'm a huge fan of using Django Admin and customizing it, as we are actually starting now such a project with a travel tech company that would be heavily leveraging Django Admin customizations. And besides the great talks and wonderful people of the Django community, I would definitely highlight Dublin. Such a beautiful city with a wonderful people inside. Absolutely mind-blowing bars and pubs and great beer. I absolutely love the city and the whole country of Ireland. Looking forward for the next DjangoCon in Europe and who knows, maybe also the one in the US. If you were at DjangoCon Europe, put in the comments below which was your favorite talk. I'm really looking forward to see which one is it. Stay tuned and see you in the next one.